Sylvester Stallone has just done the remarkable. You just bent this spoon by simply picking it up and going like that.
Yes, mind control. It's amazing.
That wasn't mine. That was just one of those.
Right. Well, I went to college to learn to do this, and it's what's kept me alive. As a matter of fact, when I wasn't acting, I would go into restaurants and just bend spoons at random, and it really helped. You know, I was life of every party.
When you weren't acting, you did a lot of crazy things. You did a lot of very important things. You wrote, and one of the scripts you wrote was Rocky, which has now come to the screen, and oh, it's a fine film.
Thank you.
You must be so excited about it.
I'm very, very proud of it. And I've said it before, it's my favorite.
And after, yes, modestly I have said, after seeing the film last night, I knew that I was going to look forward to the interview. Then I sat in on the press conference this morning, and I listened to a lot of the things you said, and I couldn't figure out why you hadn't been a stand-up comedian when you were out of work.
I have bad legs. Bad legs. I can't stand up for more than 15 minutes. I fall over.
See? You see? But you said something, and if you didn't mean it, for goodness sakes, don't tell me now, because I thought it was terribly profound. People were telling you, oh, you're so wonderful and you've done this and that, and finally you said, well, I'm not really special, I'm just lucky.
True.
And though there's a tremendous amount of talent involved in this business, there are a lot of talented people that will simply never have a good break.
No, it's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Well, they can either do the spoon trick or write their own scripts. No, I think that there is going to be a change in the way business is done. Everything is cyclic. I think there's a whole new wave of talent coming up. There are, like you say, versatile, talented actors, actresses, writers, and they have to, because no one can keep affording these prices. And without a transfusion, without new faces, without new blood, what happens? We just get some decrepit beast out here, which is called Hollywood, and they'll just fall over someday with a massive case of jaundice, right?
You wrote part of the script, is that right, for the Lords of Flatbush?
Yeah, my own dialogue. It was originally called Sexual Freedom in Brooklyn, and it was like, Jesus, it was it had a French fry mentality. It was everything with Coney Island. Hey, you gonna buy a hot dog? No, and we talk about hot dogs for 20 minutes. It wasn't exactly earth-shattering. It wasn't the kind of thing you wanted to train your bird on. It was a terrible. I heard you have a bird at home.
Oh,
right?
I have a wonderful bird.
Well, that's the kind of film it was originally, but it was slowly shaped up, which is what all films. Rocky wasn't a good one. It was an all-right script in the beginning, but everyone contributed, the director, the actresses, all the actors, and it was a family-type contribution that brought the film to the world.
So many things happened at the press conference this morning. And, somebody compared you to Robert Blake. You don't sound as angry as him. You sound as though you have a better handle on yourself. And you said something very interesting, too. You said, well, I only have 2 or 3 friends, and I really stay at home quite a bit. I guess most of us, if we really think about it, only have 2 or 3 friends. What qualities are in those friends that make them friends for you?
Well, most of my friends have 4 legs. So,
all right.
You know what I mean? And they bark a lot, and it only costs me 23 cents a day to keep them alive.
I love it.
Those are my
One
friends.
of your friends, of course, is in the movie, and I loved it so. At the credit at the end, it said Butkus Stallone dog. So everyone knew Butkus was your friend.
Butkus is my friend, and Butkus will one day be bronzed. I was thinking of no.
Oh,
no, I was thinking of having him stuff and put on casters. And when someone comes to the door, you just roll them. Okay? Put a barking
Why
tape.
am I laughing? This is your friend you're talking about.
I think I would hate just to, when he passes away, you put him into a hole. This way, I would always have him like, hello, Butkus, and he's always in a pose. You know what I mean? At my side with a pipe. So that's true love.
That's really
hideous. That is true love.
That's truly hideous.
I plan
But
on
you
stuffing
like
myself
animals very much, and you wrote that into Rocky. There was so much gentleness. Rocky's a very complex character. I guess all of us want to think that we know you better because of Rocky. Is there that much of you that's in Rocky?
The philosophy is I'm not as nice a person as you could probably tell. Rocky
I was going to mention that, actually.
I am obnoxious, but it's a flaw. You know, I inherited from my mother. But Rocky he's simple. He's a very powerful man, but you enjoy him because he's unpretentious and he's not a loud individual. You can take advantage of him, and he doesn't get angry. I mean, he never gets angry. Little girls tell him to get lost in the corner. Everyone tells him to get lost, yet he takes it all in stride, and that's what I think endears him. And
you gotta love a guy who's a prize fighter with 2 turtles named Cuff and Link.
Which he stuffed also.
The movie is Rocky. You deserve all good things you'll get from it. You're really very nice
you.
and